What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Iccy Show. This is interview 601 interviews I've done in 5 years. Get the special guest from Ohio to Boston, 617-2978. A second to get on here and we will start this Iccy Show. If you want to be a guest and book it until the end of November, inbox your girl Jackie Brown with 2 C's, I.E. Brown, and let you know the dates available. All my interviews are $50. We are not just local, we are internationally. If it's your birthday, happy birthday. If it's your anniversary, happy anniversary. My condolences to anyone who has lost anyone. Shout out to the Iccy Show today, giving back at the community center today. It's once a month and it feels good. They're doing about 13 hours in 1 week, giving back to the community. If you want to take part, inbox your girl Jackie Brown, let you know the details on that. Also, if you're not local, go check to your local Salvation Army and give back to your local city or town or country. You know, there's different foundations. You just gotta check the local one to you. Even check into nursing homes too. For the elderly. That's another thing you can be doing too, to giving back. So, God bless our world, peace, and my condolences to anyone that lost somebody today on that shooting. And, excuse me, I pray for all safe returnings for everyone, that is suffering in the hospital right now. God bless the families. Definitely God bless the families. It's sad when you can't even go to a store or something, so blessings for our world, for peace, love, and harmony. Definitely, that's what we need. I'm always saying positive vibes, positive quotes to you guys, just so you know. The Iccy Show loves you guys. You get the flowers from the Iccy Show because, life's too short. You never know when it's your time. So it's better to enjoy it with your loved ones, or even if you don't love someone, but, you care about them, it's better to be with them than, suffering. So God bless everyone. God forgives people, so ask for forgiveness. Have your peace with your God and what you believe in. We're all related somehow, some way. No one's perfect, but, we could try to make it a better world for everybody. That's how we can do, by doing peace, So I'm proud of the Iccy Show. The team was there today, so salute. Shout out to the Iccy Show. Everyone that, if you see an Iccy Show sticker, make sure you take a picture with it. I will send you an Iccy Show t-shirt for free. I'm still doing that. Someone asked me if I was still doing that. Shout out to the Iccy Show street team, putting the stickers up, putting the promotion up, much love and respect to all of you. Some people don't give their street team enough credit, but mine, I definitely give you guys the street credit you definitely do deserve, and the credit you deserve, through rain, snow, all the weathers. You're out there and you take the pictures. That's how I know you're doing your grind. So much love and respect. So anyone that sees the Iccy Show sticker, any of the ones on the banners, you take a picture next to it, send it to me. I use it for promotion, and I definitely send you an Iccy Show t-shirt. Could be one of these. I got different ones, so you never know. Yes, definitely prayers to the main victims in Maine, and I just pray that they can get that tamed up there, definitely, because before I came on here, they still haven't caught them. So I pray, especially check your kids' Halloween candy. Like I said, this weekend, some cities and towns are doing the trick-or-treating. Be careful driving, because the streets the lights aren't strong, especially with the costumes. You can't see them, so be very careful, the drivers and walkers, this weekend. Wherever you are, doesn't mean you have to be a kid to be trick-or-treating, but you could be walking and people don't see you. So be very careful this weekend, just so everybody knows. And check your kids' candy is important too. And kids, don't eat your candy until your parents check your candy. It's so important, so important. Don't eat open candy, anything that's not sealed. Don't eat it until you check with your parents or your guardian. That's important. These kids get so excited and, you know, about the candy, and it's like, you know, people want to ruin it for these children, unfortunately. So what I'm gonna do, I'm trying to get him on here, and he said he was coming on here, and now he's calling me on the phone, trying to get on here. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to let me see. Hold on one second. A couple more minutes. If he doesn't come on here, then we're gonna end it, and then we reschedule it. Guys, if you got an interview with the Iccy Show, please try to keep your interview dates, because I'm booking so advanced that it's not fair to the people that are trying to get their interview on. So that's important, please. Peace, Mr. J. Peace. How you doing? Good evening. God bless you. Definitely. Derek, peace. God bless you too. Definitely. You know, life is precious, and all we can do is pray and positive vibes. Sonny, I keep on sending it to you. So it says add, and you have to accept it. So yes, peace, everybody. Definitely. Here we go. What's up, Sonny from Ohio? What's going on, Mr. Birthday Boy?
What's going on with you? My fault, man. I had some troubles going on real quick.
It's okay.
I was getting on there, baby girl. I was waiting for you earlier, chump.
I know.
How you doing?
I had to do the community service. That's why I was running late today. Giving back to the community. I do it once a month, so that's why
Oh,
I'm
that,
late.
that's what's up. See, that's why I mess with you. That's why you my girl for sure. Real shit. That's what's up.
Yes. So how you been? It's been a while. What you been up to the past year?
Man, I got all kind of stuff going on. I'm featured in a movie called One Mic, and that's with the legendary group Onyx. And they got episodes. I'm gonna be in some more episodes of it. That's with Joel Santana, Blueface, and all that. My dude YNC, shout out to Corley and so just been pushing, man. Then I got this single coming out called Too Tall Jones, and that'll be on This Is 50, and that'll be next week.
Who's the
So
DJ on? I'm just gonna grab my charger while you telling them who's the DJ on that.
you know,
Who's the DJ on that?
really, I don't know. I think it's thorough, so hopefully, I'm messing with Empire now and Cleveland Records, and and my label, so I'm using them for a bigger machine. So other than that, man, I've been chilling, just focused, trying to stay on point. You feel me?
Definitely. When we were waiting for you to come on here, I was giving lessons. Because Maine had a shooting. They have an active shooting going on in Mass right now. So,
Wow, blessings.
yeah,
That's crazy.
I think 16 or 19 people. The last I heard. So that's a lot of people, and it's sad.
Right. That's sad, man. I hate to hear stuff like that. Blessings to the families out there in the
Yep.
Bean Town. I miss the Bean Town. I'm gonna have to come back and visit.
Right.
We had a good time the last time. You said what now?
I was saying, Sonny was out here a couple of years ago. I had him. He was out here chilling with the Iccy Show. Then we went to um, um, R.I.P. Don Hazel, the legend from Boston '67. You got to
Right,
meet.
that's the piece.
Yes. So
Yeah. Radio station, studio, we was everywhere. You showed your boy a good time. I ain't gonna never forget that dog. Real shit.
thank you.
So
I'm glad you came to the Bean. I'm glad you got to meet great artists. K Mafia, LOE Baby, definitely. You met him.
free K Mob. Free K Mob.
K
Free
Mafia.
him.
Free K Mafia. Free K Mafia.
Right. They all, man, it was love. It was love. They showed me a good time down there.
You in the
You.
video for that. That was awesome. That was dope.
Oh yeah, I'm coming back, man. I got some shows lined up. and I'm trying to hit the road. Like I said, I just got better. You know, my ass got chunky and shit, sitting there smoking and all that. But you know, that's another time. But you know what I'm saying? I got, I had to get that health on the right on the right track. You feel me? Because without them legs, boy, you ain't moving like that. So I've been jumping up on stage doing my little thing, shows and shit. It's coming back, all swag. It's all good.
Definitely, definitely. And how many more features would you like to get on your next project? Within the next year?
Man, I got a couple. The one I just dropped out was with Chris Calico, and then I put another one out called Music Emotions, and that was with Capadonna and Jada Kiss. Shout out to them boys, you know what I'm saying? So that was cool. Then I got another one coming out, you know, and that's gonna be with Gucci.
Okay,
So, I'm trying to push, what you put in this boy, that's what you're gonna get out, guaranteed.
definitely.
Learning the business. That's why I tell a lot of my young cats that be hollering at me on stuff. I say, man, you gotta rap. Anybody can rap in the world. Not everybody, but you know what I'm saying. It's a lot, and if you don't know that business right, man, your paper ain't gonna be right. You know what I'm saying. So you gotta know that business of your music too. There's more to it than just writing the lyrics and doing that. You gotta know that business side too. So
Big facts.
you know, as you go, you learn. So big ups.
Definitely, definitely. Who's your manager now, Sonny?
Who's my manager? My dude, John. He cool. John Livingston. He cool, man. He keep me pushing on stuff. I'm trying to do all kind of stuff. I'm working even with some rock groups. Shout
Nice.
out to my shout out to my dude Eric Magnus, man. He do it all. I was on I Am King with him, and we laid that out. He a known artist, man, but he do a little bit of everything, like from hip hop all the way to rock. A live dude, though. Shout out to him. And I got one with my dude coming out, J Rock. I got some other features, Jada Kiss, another one. And
Nice.
that's with my dude Jax, though. I'm featured on his joint. And I got one with Cassidy coming out too, and Jax. Shout out to my dude down in LA. He a real good dude.
That's all.
So, I'm pushing,
I
you
love to
know.
that's why I'd like to do the 1 year anniversary back on the Iccy Show. No matter who you are, especially you, especially like artists like you came up, you showed me love, you stayed with me, like we were like working, we were working, like
Yeah,
because it's like. But when I came on my tour and I came down to Ohio, I couldn't find Sunny anywhere. Sunny was ghost, like.
yeah, and what's the name? Shout out to my dude. Cadillac was up here.
Oh yes, I seen
Yeah,
some pictures. He was
Cadillac,
up here.
yeah, because
On the
he
boat.
be messing with,
Yeah, the
he be
boat.
messing. Yep, he was up there with my dude Soldier Boy. Because we was working on some. We got some, so we've been talking and stuff. So shout out to Soldier Boy. He keep doing his thing.
What
Every
about
artist.
little uh Easy E's son? You had something going on last time you were on Ice the Show. You were putting
Well,
that.
I was just in a magazine with him. That was the
Oh,
40 watt magazine. Yeah, and we ran across each other. Artists bump hands, and we did it. But I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be linking with a lot of cats, man. A lot of cats, cause that's what we do. You know what I'm saying? We network and try to put this music out. Trying to focus on really trying to put out some real positive stuff, though. At the same time, a little G, but I'm trying to reach that younger youth. You know what I'm
yes,
saying? If I can deliver a message, that's God bless. To try
definitely.
to teach them that they can be better than us. What we was going through, because I had to strive for it, dog. I strive. I mean, I got it out the mud. You know what I'm saying? So they can do it too, and they can be even better if they keep at it. And like I said, it's about knowing the business than just the music too. You know,
Big fact.
it gets you down the line.
Peace, peace. Yeah, definitely. It's major. We are the ones that reach out to the youth. We gotta make the difference for the youth. We were our teachers and our learners at the same time, and we're still learning. And if we
Yeah.
can, teaching one to get off the streets or something that we could teach them to, positive vibes, why not? We really got to do that. That's why I do the community service once a month, because it reaches out to the young ones, and you sit there one-on-one talking with them, and when you're cooking for them, they love that.
I'm
Is that
lifting
your
weight.
label?
No, this is just something I got for my birthday. I'm gonna be drinking. I'm gonna be drinking because I don't drink all the time, but it's a do you, you know what I'm saying? I got all kinds.
All different things over there. You got
Oh
water,
hell yeah, it's out there. All kind of stuff. We ready. You know what I'm saying? I don't drink like that, but it's a blessing, man, to be here another year because I got so many dudes I lost. They ain't here, So it's a blessing for me, for real, for real. It's sad.
Music video for your birthday? That's why you got all the bottles popping over there?
Hey, we might. Ain't no telling what might go down for real, for real. So I'm here, you know what I'm saying? I thank God, man. I lost a couple of dudes like a couple months ago, but and I'm still there for their family. I'm gonna do a matter of fact, I am doing a video. It's called I Ain't Giving Up. And I'm gonna put a lot of my peoples on there that passed, on there the day they passed to the time they left, was born or whatever, but
That's
it's definitely coming.
I would like to take part if you I don't know when you're gonna do it, but I would like
Come on, you already know. You all good. Definitely.
Definitely. I would like to put Don Hazel in that, like a clip dedicated to him.
Yeah, that'll be live. Cause he showed love when I was up there too, man.
I took
you told me.
I took you to his crib. We were chilling in his house, and I was like, Don, and yeah, we had a good time. We had a good
exactly.
time.
Yeah, and I was seeing little parts of the movie, talking to him, that was live. I mean, and he was a good dude, and he was cold too. I watching him in Cadillac's video the other day. I was like, yeah, dude, right. He right.
He wants to see everyone succeed. That's the type of gentleman he was. And like all the people that were in his movies, that a lot of them don't. I would say 10% maybe, if that, out of everyone that was in the movie. He gave us a gift to. We didn't go to college to become an actor or actress. So
Right.
the work what he gave us, he dedicated 9 months every single week, filmed with us, and it was a lot of work, but we got it done. But I'm thankful because I never went to college, but to me, he fast forward on everyone that was in his movies to proceed on,
Because Seven Steel was down there too in that movie, right?
Who?
Seven Steel, the chick Seven Steel. She from Detroit, Hood Chicks.
No,
The
she
movie.
the next movie I was gonna be in. It was a female gangster movie, but we didn't get Sonny was in the middle of putting it together, and we didn't get to do it because he passed.
Well, shout out to her though. She got a little movie, and I peeped it out. She came out with. That's kind of lies to salute her.
Yeah, that's good. Hood chicks.
Yeah, Hood Chicks.
Yeah, they get Detroit. So yeah, definitely. I see you definitely. Sonny, let me find out.
No.
So, Sonny, if you could make a feature with someone, who would it be and why? Could be in the industry and not.
It's so many. I done seen some talent, boy, like crazy. I know me and Cadillac, we was talking. Word up to Cadillac. I told him, you know what I'm saying. When I was down there, he was real. That was so live when we was down there. He looked out because you can't go to other cities and just trust somebody like that. You know what I'm saying? He a good dude. His music live. You know what I'm saying? He showed me around to the little stores and stuff while we was barbecuing and kicking in a little glow. So I'm gonna do something with my dude, and then me and K Moth was saying something a couple times too. So I'm gonna still reach out to them cats, you know, and
Mop
see
will
if
be
it.
home. Don't let them fool you. Mop will be home soon. Just keep on praying. All
Yeah, no doubt.
free all jails, you know.
Right. And there's a couple other cats, man. Music is like I tell cats, man, I ain't got no lane. So I don't care if you're doing the auto tune or if you're doing the hip hop. I adapt to anything. That's the thing about doing music. You gotta love it. What you do. I don't mind trying something new. You never know what you might do trying something new. You might just experiment and make a monster. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stay true to it. Be fluent with it. So
Definitely, definitely. Well, G Girl's not a fan of the auto tunes. I feel like it's fake. Because I feel like you're using someone else's voice to, create yours, but that's not your creative you. It's somebody else to make it.
right.
I feel like that.
hmm
So that's why I'm not a fan of it. Just like the drill, I feel like the drill is all the same, and it's like why make it? You can make a drill and then put an awesome artist on there, but it doesn't need to be about killing, shooting this and robbing.
No.
Now make it positive.
Sometimes we want to hear them lyrics. We want to hear
Yeah,
them lyrics.
yeah.
What you saying
How
in
about
them
talking
lyrics?
about how we survived the COVID? I haven't really heard too many songs about that, and it's like that's positive. We're here, we're all warriors. We survived,
Yeah,
and
yeah. And there's so much other shit
yeah,
going on in the
right,
world, to be really thinking about.
right. So
I
that's
mean,
why
so you,
you got to get really focused right now. This is the time, you can't be slipping up a beat. You really got to be paying attention because you never know. We're not guaranteed. This is our vacation. All those people that want to go on vacation, 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 but this is our vacation.
right.
That's uh, uh, um, a cherry on the top, basically, of a Sunday. If you get to go on a vacation, but this living every day is a vacation, and I'm thankful. God is great, but a lot of people aren't thankful, so it's sad to see those type of people.
Right. So much stuff going on, man. I be telling my dudes all the time, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes they throw distractions on the news. It might be some shit about, oh, I seen an alien or something, but it's a distraction because there's some real shit going on. You got the little soldiers marching past, and oh, they went the wrong way, they marching back across again. I'm just saying you got to pay attention because there's a lot of bullshit going on, man. In the world, and if you ain't paying attention, you will slip up. You don't know what the fuck be going on around
Yeah,
this motherfucker. Ain't no telling, so you gotta be alert, dog.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Shits and giggles, you know what I'm saying? We do the music or whatever, but I pay attention what's going on
we
in the world. You never know, shit. It could be a bomb dropped any minute, shit. For real, for real. I'm just saying. I mean,
went to pray and like today when I'm at the church, there's a lot of people talking and it's like wow, everyone's so frightened right now and it's sad because here we go again being frightened at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
right,
A different thing though now. And it's like everyone just got to be on the same path. I believe the world can overcome all the evil by being all positive, praying all at the same time, and overcoming all the evil and just throwing it away. And like, I'm not saying, you know, all evil's gonna end up disappearing like that, but we can make it. We're powerful enough to overcome the negative by making that dull down, and people
right.
you just got to be on the same path. Everybody got to be on the same path. Positive vibes, and make all the prayers to overcome that. We need to keep these shows coming. We finally got the shows opening, and Sonny, what about a tour? Any tours up in your end?
Yeah. I'm thinking about probably in the beginning of the year.
Oh,
I be doing little tours now, you know what I'm saying? I hit different places, but that's the start. I'm talking about really, really hitting the road. Like, and I'm coming to
I
Boston,
was just
you know.
coming back to Boston.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. I like the East, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's in the works. Oh yeah, I'm in here to win it, baby girl. I came a long way, man. It ain't easy. Everybody think it's easy, but you know, like I said, it's easy to make music, but you gotta know the business.
Yes.
You know, and I'll be telling these cats when they get contracts and stuff, man, you gotta read the fine print, get you a music lawyer or something, because if not, just one little paragraph, and you know, you'll be a slave on the
Yeah.
label you don't even want to be on no more. I'm just saying, you know, so you got to read that contract right, and you got to, if you don't understand it, get somebody, man, before you sign your soul. You don't want to sign nothing and be, you know, they got your soul. You just you making music for them. I've seen a lot of cats go down like that, and it's sad. So you know, even me, I had to learn certain stuff, and I asked my older cats, you know what I'm saying, my OGs, whatever. They've been in music for a long time, and they holler at me. They tell me, "No, bro, you better go ahead and do it like this, and you better do it like that." And they put it in your ear and let you know, like, look, you got to know that business. You gonna make good music.
Bling and the bling. That every time you turn, I'm seeing the gleam, the icy over there. Watch out! I just
So you know,
see that the bling. I see it. It's gleaming off the
right,
light. Every time you turn, I see it. Free.
man. I want to put my hands in so much stuff, man, because like I said, it take money to make money. And you know, while we doing this music, it ain't guaranteed forever. So I'm gonna invest in other stuff too. You know, pretty soon it's you know be a couple of things. You know I've been looking up stuff. You know because that's what you got to do. Like I said, investment, and that also open up other job places for other people. You know what I'm saying around. The more you open up stuff, you know, the more jobs and stuff. So you know, I mean, I'm gonna do what it do. Make
How
the
about
best out of it.
a community center? Did you ever think of that down there, or something for the community down there? Because you know a lot of people, Sonny. I feel like you can make a difference down there.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, man. I'm talking to other artists now, certain artists, and like I said, that's what I'm for, man. People's champ. I'm all for the people, dog. Cause hey, you know, everybody talking about this and that, like public housing and all that stuff. Buy some buildings. If I'm gonna make some money off my music, I'm about to invest it in something. I ain't about to just blow everything.
Right.
I done took some losses. You can't be a loss. You can't be a boss till you take a loss. And I done took hella losses, and I ain't with it no more. I'm
Me
on
too.
point. My knife stays sharp. You feel me? On
Definitely.
some real shit, cause man, it's serious out here. Serious. And you can't trust motherfuckers no more, man. You know what I'm saying? If you in a circle, even, you know, like I said, I be around some cats and they millionaires and shit. You still can't trust motherfuckers. You get whacked on some real shit. So you gotta watch your surroundings everywhere you go. I tell all my dudes that there's so much shady stuff going on. You know, certain artists don't like certain other artists and blase blase. That easy. You know what I'm saying? So I stay alert. As long as you on your A game, you all good. You destination B. So get the B to A to A back to B to C, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it's all good. I'm just venting. You know what I'm saying? Because it's real stuff. Man, I done seen some crazy shit this year, dog.
Well, I'm
For
glad
real.
Cadillac. I introduced you and Cadillac together. I'm glad you guys still vibing. This was about 3 years ago that you were up here, so I'm glad
Right.
connect with the people that I interact them to because there's a very few that are very real out there and the good people. you know Someone might be gone through something, through a turmoil, but go over that bump, keep it positive and keep it going. Don't wish nothing bad or anything bad upon
Right.
people. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
because that's just feeding to the devil. But I'm glad that you and Cadillac kept that communication together. He is a great artist. I've been in the studio with him with Sonny, and he killed it too. So that would be a good look from East Coast down, and he got that Bone Thugs flow like all the time. All his songs are
Oh
crazy.
yeah, I was gonna holler at him when he was down. He was at the Bone Thugs the little movie premiere thing. He was down there, I guess. And I was on tap in with him, you know, and I talked to Soldier Boy every so and so. So I wanted to catch up with them cats, but I was on my mission too, man. And like I said, it's all love up there. It was crazy. Somebody stole the sign from
I
all
heard
the,
about that. And they were
they
saying
stole the,
took it. I was like, what? They would have just got one made. They're not gonna just take.
yeah, but that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? They made sure they stole the sign.
Did they get it back or no?
The East 99. I don't think they got it back. I think they probably just got another one made.
Well,
But they put it down, so they deserve it. They had a thing up there. Oh, no doubt.
definitely. Bone Thugs been around for years, like Wu Tang. Wu Tang's been around, and they're both for the children. So it's like, it's major. And those are the people that you want to show support to, and then your local that support the community or support the youth. It's like you can't be selfish in this game, but you can be selfish in this game. Because you got to watch your surroundings, who you put in your circle. Can you trust them if you can't trust them? Because some people just use you and then, switch things around and then throw you out like a garbage can. They don't even know the whole stack. So it's like
Yes.
that's how it is. And it's like, to see you keep on going, Sonny, and I know you had some health problems, and when people have health problems, you can't hold that against them when they're becoming an artist or in this industry, because they had no
Right.
control of it. Like I was filming for the Don Hazel movie. You came and checked me out when I had surgery. You came out there, check on me when I had the surgery, and that was real love. A lot of people don't check on somebody, and we didn't even know each other just off the internet. And it was like, you came from Ohio to Boston to see how I was doing because I had surgery, emergency surgery. And that's love, like, and then I was out there with stitches. We were going to, I had you at a party. I had you at a radio station. I had you at Sonny's for a photo shoot. I mean, I had you everywhere. Even I just had
Right.
2 weeks before that. I still had the stitch in. I was like, I got it. I'm all right.
Yeah,
Let me
yeah, yeah. We had a good
okay.
time, no doubt. And that's love. That's why I'm saying I was gonna show up for I was supposed to be in at the studio. I said, no, I'm showing up for my girl. You know what I'm saying? Plus, I wanted to tell you what I had popping and stuff because we talk every blue moon. But like I said, man, I'm coming back. I'm coming back, guaranteed. We'll talk. We'll talk.
I
But
definitely. And I don't know if you're aware, I'm managing Free Bands Prince again and uh Bro Stacks. So they got some specials. You might want to get a feature with them.
all right, yeah, oh yeah, we definitely talk.
I'll
I'm gonna
talk
be
to you.
behind.
Yeah, we'll talk, off this. But
Yeah,
you know, you know the deal.
yeah, yeah, no
So
doubt. You
Sonny,
already know.
what's up with some jewelry? Have you thought about coming up with your jewelry line or like a
Man,
logo or a slogan on like a piece that it could be motivating for the for the music people and people that you would like to see
I
more.
think it's always good to invest in jewelry. So I'm thinking about it. I was talking to Duke 'cause I'm about to get something with the label or something made, but I want to get some stuff done. Like you can never go wrong with jewelry because you can't gold and stuff like that, platinum, all that. That's like an investment. Like, wait, that's why I tell cats you get jewelry. If you pay for it, you're gonna pay it. It ain't gonna never lose its value. You know what I'm saying? That's what a lot of stuff starting to transfer gold, platinum, and stuff like that. You can always invest in that stuff, man. I collect like coins. I've been on that for a minute. I got some old coins, little African pennies. They like this big. Ones made of wood, but they real. So I be into stuff like that. But investing in yourself, you can't never go wrong. And I'm gonna try to I'm gonna try to do some jewelry stuff, some cologne stuff, some perfume for y'all women, something like that. That
Okay.
that mind rolling. I'm trying to put my hands on what I can do. You know what I'm saying? So
Well, if you know any
hey,
jewelry, jewelers, that's your way in because they're looking to have a customer that comes all the time. So
uh huh.
that might be something. that if you think of a certain like slogan or like a logo that you would want to sell, but you know, talk to them because they might want to put their logos to make it bigger. You follow me?
Right, right, right.
Investor, but you never know. Also, Iccy Show needs something of, you know, I haven't gotten nothing with your
I got you.
name
I got you. I
here.
got you. I got you. I got you. I still got the grind
I was
things. I had just got
right
rid
put
of
in my
them.
mouth. You didn't sell them yet, Sonny?
I just got rid of them not too long ago.
Oh yeah, we have the 2-in-1 grinders. Sonny over here bought 50 of them, and he sold them down to Ohio. And you put your logos on them.
Yep, yep. And gave 'em, I gave them like family and stuff because they thought it was slick. They couldn't even figure it out. They opened it up and they're like, "Hold up, how you grind?" I said, "That's the thing about it." You know what I'm saying? That's live though.
Right,
That
right.
lit, So yeah, it was live. I was like, look,
Club. You know, that's what I like. You go to a club, you can have the mason jar, you have the grinder right there. You don't need to worry about it because all the THC stays in the cover, so that goes right
what?
back to weed. It's not like you're losing it inside the grind, and you know you're losing it.
Oh no, that was live. I was looking at. I was like, yo, look. I was just thinking about it. I'm like, she probably gonna be like, you ain't sold those yet. Yeah, but I had them. I had them, man. We gonna talk, dog. Like I said, I appreciate you. When I came down there, I was love. I don't forget stuff like that. When I meet good peoples in that circle, you stay in circle. You family. You feel me?
Thank you. I
So
appreciate that.
and shout out to my homeboy, Colombian Dragon.
Yeah, shout out to him.
Oh man, because I found the beat too. Matter of fact, so I'm gonna put it out. The beat.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
not managing him anymore, so I
Oh, but still, talk to him. I found it. When I came down here, he gave me that free beat, whatever, and I was like, cool, 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 cool. But
yeah.
that was live. It's like a Pac-Man. I grew up on Pac-Man and stuff like that. So the beat live. So I put my creativity to it, and I'm about to drop it and light it up real quick.
Yeah, he definitely did his thing. You know, he was different with his beats, and he had a lot of bass with the drums.
Oh
I
yeah,
love that.
dude, cold. He cold. He cold. He cold.
Underestimate him when I think you should give him a chance. That's why I came out with that international mixtape because you know I wanted people to see, you know, he's fire. Like he got some banging. Like
Oh no, yeah, he do cold.
yeah,
He cold. He definitely need to get his flowers. You know what I'm saying? And it didn't stop him. He be on point. From being like disabled a little bit, but
yeah,
he cold. I give him his flowers. So I salute him all day because that track fire. Especially to me because like I said, I grew up on Pac-Man. How he put it together, he lied. He
yeah.
lied.
He deals with a lot of artists. You know, he's doing his thing. You know, I've seen him at a couple of shows, and yeah, he's doing it. But you know, salute to Columbia Dragon. He always got the fire beats, and you know, there's a lot of other producers who got the bangers too. So you know how it is. So
Oh
Sonny,
yeah.
let them know where they can find you if they want to feature with you. If they, well, you got a manager, so they have to book you through your manager. Let them know all that information.
But me and him, like, what I'm saying, we like clockwork because I'm a holler. Like I said, there's some cats I'm just doing something with. I got a song coming out with Rich the Kid, and I got my cousin Eli Nash on there too. So, big ups to them, So I'm, pushing, and you can find me at Sonny Carnegie, everything. Everything I got this type Sonny Carnegie, and the face will pop up like bling. So I'm on all platforms, you know. Uh, man, this is the year, dog. I think everything been going good, kind of blessed. You know what I'm saying? Which, like I said, what you put into it is what you're gonna get out of it.
This
So
is interview 601 interviews I've done in 5 years. Imagine that, Sunny 601. What?
let's big up.
Thank,
Congratulations, the
thank you,
Iccy Show.
thank you, thank you. Sonny.
It's
So
cold. It's cold. It's chilly in here. You know what I'm saying? But
it's so
I be laughing when you put the little icy man on the messenger. I was like, my
yep.
homegirl, you know,
That's what I gotta do.
hey,
Gotta keep it
let's
going.
get it.
Let it stop once you created something. That's why I always change my signs. Every year I change it because it's like you gotta get something new. Just like when you watch TV on television, they always turn around, change it up. They're not gonna keep the
Right,
same in the seats or something next year. Renovate.
right.
Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. We got Canada in the building. Donna, peace, peace. Thank you, Kay. Peace, peace. Uh, if you could make a difference in the industry, what it be and why?
Repeat yourself one more time.
If you can make a difference in the industry, what would it be and why?
Uh, if I can make a difference, if I can make a difference, there'd be a lot of different stuff. You know, we all sit conductive when we at the studio, right? Like I said, it's like Death Row. You know, Death Row had Bloods and Crips in it, but when they at the table, we here to make music. It ain't no color or he gonna disrespect him or hey, this. Hey, look, we all getting bread. We gonna act right.
Right.
So we need to start conducting ourselves as artists more instead of that goofy shit motherfuckers be going through. You know, like I said, motherfuckers talking about they don't shoot or true to the. Let me grab that mic, let's make it national and get on here and do it in person. Let me eat you. Let me just eat you alive real quick. You know what I'm saying? You know, once you get dusted, go that way. So it would be a lot of that I would change. Because I know it's a lot of egos in the industry. A lot of artists get in the room and they start clashing. You know, so something like that, you know. There's so many things I could go on about making it better and all that, but that's one of them for sure.
Definitely. That's big. That's big coming from an OG like yourself. Because it's something we gotta think about. We want the youngins. We want them to be in tune with music, and these bad enough schools take away music class, so they don't have instruments anymore to learn. When I was growing up, you had to pick an instrument to play. Now it's not mandatory. Like you had to have
Right.
the internet or there was like a certain amount of instruments, but now they don't even make these kids do that. Just like cursive, they don't force these kids in middle school to learn cursive. They're just
Right.
sticking to regular because they got the computer, they got the internet, and it's sad.
That that
That
goes back like I be telling my little dudes, man, don't be scared. Oh, I couldn't rap over that. Look, as an artist, you should be able to hear any kind of beat and put something to it. You know what I'm saying? Ain't gotta have, like you said, ain't gotta have no auto tune. You just rap over it.
yes,
You go, you have the art. The art, that's what a lot of
these kids.
artists, yeah, you know, we all know who Roger Troutman is, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? It's all right. It's all right to do it, but you know what I'm saying? Don't be scared to try something new.
Right.
You never know what it's going to be. I know the last song I thought when shit, it did something. So, you know, I'm just saying, sometimes you can shock yourself too.
Right. Right.
So I ain't never scared to jump out and try something new. I'm gonna make it G regardless. Me, swag it out. But you know, I'm just saying, don't limit yourself. Like, oh, I don't like that. I made something off of rock, my dude, and them did. I'm about to put that out right now. It's called You Just Don't Know. I say in about 2 months, beginning of the year or something like that. But it's gonna be hard. It's got rock and roll in there, and it's hip hop too.
I
Oh yeah,
like rock. I like
oh
rock.
yeah.
With Bon Jovi, Metallica, Aerosmith, Boston. So
I got love for musicians all over. I don't care if it's country because it's always something. You know, I used to listen to country and I'll be like, hold up. I'm listening to the lyrics and I'm like, hell no, dude said this and that, you know. So you're about the lyrics and you listen to it and you kind of understand certain stuff. It might even make you laugh. Like the country songs I heard, it had me laughing, but he was saying some real shit like, wait. So I always tell people don't be so quick to judge over different types of music. Listen to the lyrics, see what they talking about.
definitely, definitely, that's strong.
Right?
for thought right there, Sonny. I appreciate you, giving a little food for thought. That's positive vibes right there. And it's a food for people to put in their brain and, rewind it later and, use it.
Right.
Sonny, is there any shout outs you would like to give to anybody or anything that we didn't bring up that you would bring up?
Oh, word up. I got a joint coming out with Bossolini. That's Q Bossolini. That's part of Spice One's clique, the Bossolini family. Shout out to him. Me and him got one coming out. And Big Tank the Boss and Rick Sigmund. That's called Quiet Nigga. That'll come out soon, in the beginning of the year. That's gonna be live. Like I said, I got one coming out with Gucci too. That's gonna be live. Shout out to my homeboy Rick Sigmund. You know, my dudes down at the SSMG. Shout out to them, Flames, But you my ex and them, Joey Keita and them, they pushing because Jaquan, they hot. The whole group, you know what I'm saying? The whole group, they hot.
They're fire. They were on the Iccy Show. They're doing it. Shout out to Keita, being in everywhere they went, right there by the side. That's solid right there. So shout out to Keita, definitely. Much love and respect to you. Keep on going. Shout out to your son, God bless,
Also, I'm gonna send you the link too, because I got nominated for most dedicated artist, so I'm gonna send you that link. I need your vote, baby girl, for sure. Yeah, so it's going, it's
When
going.
do they have to vote by?
They got till the 14th of November, I think. But I'm gonna be sending everything to you too on the thing as soon as we get off here, or whatever.
Definitely.
But I appreciate being on the show, man. Like I said, you my peoples, man. Y'all showed me a good time when I was down there. From the studio to everything else, radio station.
Get them safe.
I was just talking to DJ Black.
From number one, you kept them safe the whole 9 yards. Iccy Showw right there, full effect. From Ohio to Boston, 7.
Whoa, you already know. Hey, I was hollering at DJ Black too. While I was doing on this show. He had hollered at me, so shout out to him too.
Yeah, DJ Black.
Yeah.
James Palsy, you on his show when you were out here. I think you were out there.
Yeah, that's who I was about to say, because dude was cool too. I had fun down at the radio station, man. That was love.
Yeah.
I appreciate you big time.
You're welcome. Definitely. That's what I like to see, life's too short, so I like to, if I can connect someone to somebody else, why not put good vibes with good vibes, And, it's about networking. We're all going to be connected. If you're really on the same level as somebody that's really trying to go, you're going to connect with those people some way down the circle, some way down the line. So it's awesome. I'm glad. Thank you. Appreciate you, Mr. J. Definitely. Thank you. It was a good interview. Appreciate that. Sonny, so I appreciate you coming on the Iccy Show. Anytime you need an interview, you're always welcome, your family, and, it doesn't be the 1 year, but I definitely look forward to always having you on here. You always got something going on, and I see you always grinding this new track, this mixtape. I'm like, wow, he's
trying to. I'm trying. That's what I say. Put your best foot forward and push.
Yeah.
Like I said, what you put into it, that's what you go get out. So I'm going for mine. And I love music, so it's a blessing. I'm still here and I'm making it. Let's strive for greatness, baby girl. Shit. That's all we could do.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Definitely. I appreciate you, Sonny, as always, coming on the Iccy Show. And God bless. And 2024 is right around the year, and all positive vibes. And happy birthday to you.
Thank you. Blessed to see another one.
But yes, definitely many more years to come. And happy birthday again from the Iccy Show.
Shout out to my Scorpios.
Huh?
I said, shout out to my Scorpios.
Oh yeah.
Don't catch that stinger.
Yep. Watch out. And it's
Watch out.
Time. And it's a full moon. Woo! 3 right there. So I appreciate you. you, Sonny, coming on the Iccy Show. This is interview 601 interviews I've done in 5 years. Salute to this artist down in Ohio. Go check him out. Request him if you want him to be a feature on your next project. Inbox him. He does have a manager, but you know, you can work it out. His fees are reasonable, definitely well worth it, and put in the work. So go check out all his projects, the projects that are coming out, the old projects, because old projects you never heard are still new projects. Food for thought. And always, you know, you can link with him to make a difference in your community in Ohio. Link with this man right here. He's about definitely making a change. So let's all come together, unite, and make a difference for these children, for the youth. We got to do it. They don't got nothing. And, you know, they're taking away basketball, they're taking everything. Let's unite. If someone has the money and can unite with this person to make it happen, or this person has the brain to make this person come together. We got to start now, not later, now.
Real spirit, real spirit. Much love.
Much love, Sonny. I appreciate you. Happy birthday.
I appreciate it. Oh, yeah, no doubt, baby girl. I'm glad to see another one. I'm going to start early.
Hey, you got bottle after bottle right there. Don't do too much over there.
Oh, no. You know, like I said, I only drink when it's like a celebration. Usually, because I be on the move, man. Be in the studio. You know, I can't be drunk. You got to watch your P's and Q's everywhere. But, you know, it's a celebration, man, because I'm not just drinking for me. I'm pouring some out for the homies that ain't here, too, because it's crazy, man. That's why I tell everybody, you know what I'm saying, you should always thank God every morning you wake up, because it ain't guaranteed when you go to sleep you're going to wake up.
Right.
You feel me? Just being real.
Yes, sir.
That's food for thought.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you, Sonny. Much love and respect from the Iccy Show to you. You get the flowers from the Iccy Show. Thank you for everyone that tuned in on this evening. And don't forget this weekend, check your kids' candy. And also be careful driving because the roads are dark and the kids are in dark costumes. So drive safe. Slow down everywhere you're going this weekend. The kids are the
Slow down, like Paul Wall and Kanye say, slow down.
Yes, sir.
Drive slow. All right, baby girl, I appreciate you. Much love, too. And
Thank you. Much love and respect. This is Sonny. Go check him out from Ohio to Boston. Much love and respect. Peace, love, and respect. Big chance of no.